Welcome, everyone who has stumbled upon the No Pants Improv Twitch channel. We are your improvisers for this haunted episode this evening of Witchfest 2020. We are bringing you virtual Halloween because that is what Halloween is this year. If you don't realize that already, I'm sorry to be the one to have to tell you, but we hope you enjoyed tonight's show. All things witchy coming at you. When our cameras come back, we present, we being No Pants Improv, Witchfest 2020. Welcome to episode 33 and a third of the Wino Witching Hour. I am your host, Wanda Watson, and as with me, as always, is Wilma Williamson. And hi, Wilma. How are you?
This wine, even though it came out of a box, is like, I think, gonna be something we're gonna be talking about for a long time.
It looks like we have a spy in the House of Love. Oh, he's gone.
Is that your intern?
I haven't seen that intern around lately.
I'm very sorry. I am a bad intern.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, William. I don't even know why we bother with interns at this point. They don't know how to photocopy anything. And it's disheartening. But I was going to say, I mean, I haven't had wine from anything but a box in decades, and I'm doing just fine.
You are so smart, because you know what? Like, let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Box wine has like so much more wine in it, Wanda.
It really lends itself to like squeezing the last bit of juice out, which is kind of, I feel like what I'm doing with my life lately. So I don't know. I've been playing that slap the bag thing. What is that called? Slap the bladder. When you take the bag out of the box and you slap it around because no one else will let them slap you around, slap me around, slap them around. I just want to slap something around. Is that so bad?
No, you're doing great, Wanda. Like, not everybody can take a breakup the way that you can.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Well, I mean, you did initiate it and then turned him into a toad, so I feel like you came out kind of on top.
I did because I don't need any more pets to take care of. And so I just made the executive decision to set Herman free in the lake behind my house after successfully transforming his soul and his body into a toad. It's my third successful toad transformation, and I think they're going to write about me in the Witch's Journal.
Yeah, well, third successful 15th-ish attempt, but the other ones were funny too, and you still came out on top with those.
I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with a half toad, half monkey. As long as it's not human, I don't care. And as long as it can't talk to me, then that's me coming out on top.
Top, Wanda.
Mama,
oh, Jesus Christ.
You're doing that magical and disappearing wine. But he brought it back. That's good.
It's like universe wine. It's like when you drink it, you are like, I love you.
You're like one with the cosmos. Yes, I know. I'm very.
That's what I was trying to say. It's like you can read my mind.
Well, I mean, after we drank each other's blood at the last ceremony, I feel like I can read your mind much easier now. I think that's the why behind what we do at the Y.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. Can you get out of my dreams? I don't like it. I don't like it when you're in my dreams. Every night you're like in my dreams. It was cool a couple of times though.
You are my best friend, but I have to tell you, it's not easy on this side either. I don't enjoy seeing what you and Bill did together when he was alive.
Rude. That's super rude because Bill and I had a really healthy sex life. Okay.
Well, speaking of Bill and other dead people that we might want to talk to, you'll never guess who I brought back for our Halloween special episode.
Oh my gosh, you didn't.
The one and only Whitney Watterson, back with the Ouija board. Happy early birthday, Wilma.
Woohoo. Hello. Is this thing on? Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3.
I can.
Yeah. You hear me?
You're really taking the part today. You're really
Oh.
taking the part today, Whitney.
Yeah. So be prepared to also hear from the dead, which is almost as hard as getting through on Zoom. Am I right?
Don't get me started with the technology interference and the metaphysical communication. You know, it really just interacts in a negative way.
Yeah, it's difficult. So I'm teaching a new course, and it's social media for the dead. Let me tell you, very tricky for the other side to try and connect, and bad Wi-Fi. But I'm here to help them, so it feels good.
You're so helpful to the dead. And I mean, you just create this bridge, which
Yeah,
is
you
Am I
created.
helpful? Yes.
well, let's not make any more small talk. Okay, Whitney. Well, Wilma had a request last time we had you, and I felt bad because I kind of blacked out during the last show, and I didn't realize how rude I was. And so she was wondering if we could talk to Bill again, her ex-husband.
I love Bill.
Ooh, $100
Or
bill. $100 bill.
something.
He has been blowing up my dreams. Let me tell you, he is something else. So I'd be very happy to let you connect with him and get some resolution, some closure, because the dreams, not a good time for me. So let's get Bill.
Yes.
Oh, you
Okay.
said he's blowing you in my dreams?
Oh God.
No, he's blowing up my dreams, but some of those dreams include him blowing you and you blowing him. It's really very disturbing.
I
We
have
like it. It tickles our ears when we blow.
Yes, I saw that too. Very, very disturbing.
Who hasn't seen Wilma give Bill a blowjob? This clear quartz is not alleviating my headache fast enough.
What? I didn't. It's supernatural,
Hey, Bill, are you here? Ooh. Yeah, of course you're here. You're always here lingering. He's a lingerer.
That's Bill. Oh God, Bill. How's the beer up there, Bill? What's he saying? A lot.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, and free. I bet. Bill used to.
Oh, not free. Not free.
Oh.
Yeah,
How is he making money in heaven or hell?
it takes a little part of your soul every time you get a draft beer. So
Bill's so small to begin with. He used to take his beer cans and crush them right into his balls and just flatten the can.
oh, hello. He said, please don't mention that in front of other people.
Okay, I don't think I can take it back now, Bill. This is so like you. Let's just get this fight over so we can have makeup sex.
Ooh, let's hang up on Bill.
Ooh, gross. Okay. Hang on, he's doing a combination. He said, this is what you like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
More 7. More 7, Bill.
How many minutes will this take? Bill says 3.
Yeah.
Right, there you go.
It's just over.
Gone.
Oh, goodbye. He's done. He's done with you. Oh, rude.
Oh, gross. I don't.
Maybe next time.
If you have any callers who want to commune with the dead, I'd like to touch base with Ruth Bader Ginsburg real quick if we have a moment.
Oh.
Hi. I have a question for Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Go on, go on.
My name is Winnie Ann Hochstetter. I want to know, how do you get the courage to wear such fashion-forward lace collars when you're also being a bomb-ass lady Supreme Court Justice?
Okay, she's here. She's here. She said whiskey.
I knew it.
That's just what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Maybe we should start drinking whiskey. Then we can be smart and supreme.
The whiskey.
Do they sell whiskey in boxes?
They sell it in barrels. Oh, Ruth says yes.
Box whiskey.
Ruth drank boxed whiskeys.
But people's choice. People's choice.
Wilma, do you have a question for Ruth, or should we leave her to her important work?
Ruth, I have a really important question for you. Do you think Bill will ever make me come?
Oh God, that hurt my arm actually.
Mm.
Oof. I'm gonna need a massage after that because it slammed to no.
Well, Ruth Bader Ginsburg remains the most intelligent woman that's ever lived and knows the answers to the real questions that plague us here on the planet. And that is all the time we have today for the Wino Witching Hour. Stay tuned for a spin-off series called the Wino Whiskey Hour, starring the three of us. Whitney, we were hoping to bring you on as not just a guest, but as our third in our coven. We can't find, we were just having a hard time finding people.
Oh my God, the crystals, they work, people. That's what I wished for, to be in the coven.
Hey, do you guys?
Sorry, do I get to be in the coven? Oh,
Kevin, how you doing?
No, you have to go back to the basement where we told you the interns have to wait and crouch naked.
I'll go crouch more.
Oh my God. We should invite him over to play Guitar Hero.
We'll talk. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and we wish you the best.
I love you guys.
Well, now it's time for the next segment in our show. As many of you already know, I am Emor the Undead, and I have brought with me these other two experts. Tonight's topic is about telling the future and the terror that it can bring, both to mortals and immortals such as myself. I'll let my other two experts introduce themselves, and we'll talk a little bit about knowing the future.
Well, I'm sure my reputation precedes me. I mean, come on. I'm Morgan Sparkles, in case you didn't know. But you did know. Yeah. I'm one of the most famed crystal touchers on the planet. Crystal touching, of course, is the art form of stroking somebody with a crystal and waiting to see precisely where and when they get uncomfortable. It tells you so much about the future.
Yes, very insightful. And our other expert here tonight is
Nick. Just Nick. I'm Nick. I see the future in the flame. It gives me wisdom and guidance.
Excellent. Well, I'd like to talk a little bit about seeing the future and the trouble it can sometimes cause. I myself appeared to one of my followers, cast my bones, and told them about their love life, and, well, needless to say, it didn't go well.
No.
Yes.
A classic conundrum, for sure.
Yes. What are some of the times, why don't we talk a little bit about some of the times that you've tried to read the future for someone and it just hasn't gone according to plan?
Well, for me, the problem is really, it's a matter of people just assuming that I have time for them, time to think about them. Just because I can see their future doesn't mean I'm gonna try to see their future. So when I'm giving gifts, I often find, it's a cursory thing. I'm handing them something because they exist and it's a season for giving. I'm not thinking about it. And then they say, "Oh, couldn't you see in your crystal ball that I wasn't gonna like it?" I'm like, one, I don't read fucking crystal balls. Okay, I will touch you with a crystal ball. Two, as if I care, sticks and stones, So I hate that. I hate that assumption that I'm gonna use my powers for like really anybody else, like routinely. Mick?
Well, I know we've all been there. I find that I really encounter the most resistance when I tell people their romantic futures. I've had to stop doing it. Several people have tried to kill me because I wouldn't change what I saw in the flame, but I can't change what I see.
Yes, no, the flame is very telling, and that makes perfect sense. Now, as far as telling the future goes, another issue that can often come up is that I find that my mortal followers always want to know, when am I going to die, Emor? Please tell me when I'm going to die. And that they're just never satisfied with the results.
Oh, well, I have to say it's probably at least a little bit because you look so much like death yourself, Emor. I mean, is that not?
Okay, fine. You've got me. I look like death. It's a resemblance. It's true.
If I woke up and you were standing over me in my bed, I would think to myself, "Oh, good, it's time." But that's just me. I don't know.
Well, it's true. It's just I find that mortals asking, when am I going to die?
I'll tell you, whenever anybody asks me that, I like to play with them. I like to say, "Oh, good news, tomorrow," and
excellent.
that'll teach them.
No, I find the same. They're really obsessed with their own mortality. And before I ever share anything, I always like to warn them it could be a curse and not a gift. And when it comes to death, I tell them for sure it is a curse and not a gift.
Yes, exactly. This is what I try and tell my mortal followers as well. You just don't want to know. Don't spoil the surprise. It's more fun that way.
I just have too many mortal followers. I say, in aggregate, guys, at least 50% of you will be dead by the end of the year. It's just, I like to give them just like statistics. I don't have time for the real readings.
Exactly. I mean, 2020. Am I right?
Right.
Exactly. Well, final question. Final question. So, what's the craziest thing that you've ever had a mortal ask you about their future? Or just anyone. It could be something you divine for yourself, even, if you've got something. I could go first. That'd be all right. So, it was 2020 BCE, and I was being summoned by one of my followers who was wanting to know a little bit about whether or not the siege that they were running in the city that they were trying to sack was going to be successful or not. And I told them that they would soon be meeting a stone. And then all of a sudden, the defenders of the city threw a stone on his tent and smashed him flat. And everybody got a good laugh out of that one.
Well, I have quite a few followers who are, well, let's just say obsessed with me. I mean, who wouldn't be? But sometimes it gets a little excessive. So I had one follower who asked me, he said, Morgan, I've been a serial killer for years now, and my body count's quite high, and I know I'm going to get caught soon. I'm not asking you to tell me when, though I know you could, and I could. But I'm asking, can I and will you let me make my final act be killing you and putting on your skin suit and wearing you around until the police came and I said,
Classic. Yes. Yeah.
that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Normally I have a high tolerance, but if you talk about touching this skin,
Exactly. But that is a little wild. How about you, Nick? Just as a last thing.
Once a dragon asked me how long until they took over the earth, and I just didn't have the heart to tell them they would be extinct. And now that they're all gone, I can't tell them anymore. And I know that they know now, but they were so beautiful, and I hate the idea that I had to lie.
No, it's okay. I understand. Here, take a little piece of my robe. It'll help if you just take a little corner there.
tell that dragon to call me though. Great lovers.
He's dead. They're all dead.
Well, with that last little bit of thing, we're foreshadowing for next week about dragons, sexy or not. You'll have to tune in next time for Imor the Undead.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dark Violet here again with your weekly show, Kissing Frogs, where we talk all things love and romance. As you know, the host of this show, the co-host, and I have been dating for some time. Before I call him on, I just want to tell you all that that's no longer a thing. So it just happened on Tuesday. No hard feelings, bro. But Romeo Lovecraft, let's talk all things love and romance as if we were in a position to advise anyone. Could you? Thank you.
Hey, this is Romeo Lovecraft, and I'm just excited to be back here. I'm going through a lot right now, but maybe you're all going through a lot right now too. And I feel like Dark and I are ready to be there for you in maybe ways that perhaps we weren't fully there for each other, not to point fingers.
All right. I don't want to do this on air. Let's just take a caller. Can we just take a caller? Because I don't want to do this with you here right now. Do we have any callers lined up? Hello? Hello?
Hello, is there anyone?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, hey. Breaking up is like really tough to do, so that sucks, guys. Can I ask you guys a love question though of my own?
Why don't you ask Romeo? He's the expert.
I traditionally don't like to listen to men who have hair past their chin line, so
Understandable, girl.
It's okay. I'm used to not being. I've become accustomed to not being listened to.
Oh, okay, great. I just want to say, a longtime fan. I'm in love with Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I love her collars. I want to wear them. And now I feel like my love will never come to be for some logistical reasons. Do you have any advice?
Well, I think it's important that you know that you can do everything right. I mean, everything right. And like, it doesn't mean that your love will be returned in a way that's fair. And that's sometimes how it goes. And maybe Ruth is like Violet that way.
Okay, caller.
we're all in love with Ruth Bader Ginsburg, let's be honest. And if only we could all be in love with someone as amazing as Ruth Bader Ginsburg and maybe realize it while we were still dating them and cherish them accordingly. I think that that would really be what could change all of our lives, especially now that she's passed on to the spirit world. And from what the three W's tell me, unlikely to return at the present moment. But basically just love who's in front of you by not being such an email piece of shit all the time who thinks nobody listens to them. So thank you so much for calling. Let's take our next caller, Bill.
I just want to say also though, but just because
we lost her. Bill.
No.
Yeah, hey, hey, what's up, guys? My name's Bill. Sorry if I'm a little bit stumbling over my words a little bit. I just had a really tough talk with the old lady, and I've had a lot of fucking beer today. But my question would be, what's up with women? Is 3 minutes not good enough, or what?
No, it's not good enough. Sometimes we would go for 3 hours where Violet would have me dress as Ruth Bader Ginsburg and peg me ruthlessly. And it still sometimes wasn't enough. And somehow I was to blame. So I think you need to put in more effort.
That is correct, Romeo. More effort.
Okay, well, my balls hurt, so.
Okay, Bill, we're going to say bye-bye now. Nobody cares about your balls. Bye-bye. Bye now. Thank you.
I would appreciate if you would not tell callers the same thing you told me when we broke up.
I'm not going to discuss your balls on the air, Romeo.
You seem ready to discuss them everywhere else, Violet. You seem ready.
Okay. Next, we have Amelia Bedelia. Amelia, hi. Thank you so much for.
Hi guys, first time caller, long time lover of both of you. I'm so sorry that you guys aren't loving each other anymore. But one of my favorite episodes that you guys ever did was about like the animal vulva cupping, and I was wondering, I've really graduated from kissing frogs to finding small frogs in the pond behind my house, the tiny ones. And really successfully cupping them with my vulva. Do you guys think that's still healthy? Like, are you advocating for that? I know that was like the catalyst to your lovemaking on most nights, you said. But now I'm wondering if it's bad luck because I have a couple frogs that are currently inside my vagina, and I'm holding on to them and like loving them and massaging them with my pelvic floor. And I just wanted to know if that was like bad luck now.
I just want to say, as much as I am heartbroken, I don't regret any of the time that I spent with Violet.
So do you make vulva cupping with frogs though, specifically with her vulva?
Yeah. We named them Violet. Remember when you named the first frog?
You always. Amelia, could you hold on for a second?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like that, Romeo.
I didn't at first, but I liked it because you liked it and I liked you.
Thank you for sharing that. Amelia.
Yeah.
I would still recommend it, actually.
Oh God, one just slipped out. Oh crap. Oh no, he's running away. I have to go. Thank you.
Bye.
Get your vulva on it.
Good luck to you, Amelia.
You know who I miss being with?
Romeo, I thought you didn't like it when I tied you to trees and put frogs in my vulva like hot soup.
I've been doing some evaluation and I just, the thing that I like the least is being without you.
I miss our special love potion, little snaky phone.
I miss it too. I miss us.
You're my familiar.
I'm I feel like that objectifies me, but if I had to be someone's object, I'd want to be yours.
Okay, we're done with the show now. Bye. Bye.
We
bye.
got things to do. You're going to peg me ruthlessly? Bye.
Hello and welcome to the show for modern spell making. All right, I got my sous chef Glamour in the house. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. I forgot to pin my hat back. Let me do that real quick because I don't want to get anything inside of our brews today. All right, I'm ready.
Yes, muy importante, okay? Today we're going to explore, spells for cats. This is something I'm hearing way too often about people's cats that are having issues. They want payback, they want revenge, and you know what? We're gonna give it to them, but not just cats, okay? We'll save a little time for all the love and all the stuff that other people like. But first off, cats, okay? All right, so step one, cauldrons. Fuck that. We don't use cauldrons, okay? I can't buy a cheap cauldron on Amazon. Okay? This is a crab pot. It's stainless steel, much better than a cauldron, which is typically what, like plastic?
Oh yeah, I saw them at like Hobby Lobby, which Hobby Lobby.
Oh yeah, to hell with Hobby Lobby, okay? Not cool. All right, so we got our crab pot. Okay, let's talk about basic. Any spell involves typical ingredients, okay? Susha, hit them up with that number one.
All right, first we like to do a pounding of some Cheetos. You gotta pound them up, and then you gotta put them in really gingerly. You just gotta sprinkle them in. You gotta sprinkle them in. That is the secret ingredient because there's so many chemicals in this. You don't know how powerful they are. They're powerful.
Extremely powerful. The puffs, by the way, do not work.
They don't work at all. And then you got to put in your garlic and then your tortilla chips. We're not making migas, but we are making spells. And they require a lot of tortilla chips.
Me gonna get that spell right now. Okay, stir, stir, stir. All right, now we're going to do that other ingredient that we all know is muy importante. Hello. I'm about to go in the pot right now, and it's okay because I'm helping people. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Frog. How are you today? Good, great. Okay, Frog, going in the pot.
Peace out, Frog.
He likes it. It's fine. Okay, also, next ingredient.
No, I forgot to get it out. Oh, man.
Right here, Tony Sachares. Okay, lots of people can't pronounce this, which is why you will never get the damn spell right. Sachares, Cajun, makes everything spicy, must have in every spell, okay?
And Chef No Binding, you might want to tell the audience that substitutes are not going to work. Just like the puffy Cheetos and the crunchy, do not substitute.
Yeah. Don't go getting that, knockoff HEB brand of bullshit they're going to give you in your cart. Oh, hells no.
No. And, to ease the effects on anyone, I don't want to speak out of place here, but to ease the effects, you want to throw in some Reese's peanut butter cups and just a lot of Pedialyte because that's going to burn the next day if you don't put in a lot of Pedialyte to ease the gastric system.
Yes, I will say that people that you're putting spell on, if you want them to love you, for example, you don't want them to have what we call a spell hangover. So Pedialyte, super important. Okay, so let me tell you about the whole cat thing here. All right, so we have all of our basic ingredients, okay? So this particular cat is in heat just all the time, always in heat. So what we're going to do is we're going to boil the hell out of this spell. Boil the hell out of this spell. Okay, yep, there you go. That's our dance that we do. Boil the hell out of the spell. Okay, so I'm going to put, very important for cats. You know what this stands for? Lacrima? It means I have newt. I have newt.
That's code. At our show, we kind of like to put in some humor, and so when cats have their periods, we like to make it look like it. So put in that ketchup. Make it look like it's really in heat down there.
I gotta tell you, Mr. Frog is loving the Eye of Newt. So he's having a good time down there. Oh, hello. Okay. What else we got? You know, for this particular cat, I'm thinking, you know, and I have a pretty special ingredient here. Do you know what it's going to be? I bet you don't.
Well, I got the broom, but I don't know if that's what you're thinking.
Exactly. Remember the last time you swept one out of the corner? And we have Mr. Hamster. Oh, okay.
I love it when we use real animals.
A cat's best friend. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. I need you to top us off with the next two most important ingredients. Okay, here we go. Whoop, in the pot. Meow.
Well, you know, everybody loves a Kit Kat, but the Kit Kat just won't do. You got to get the white chocolate Kit Kats. And that way you won't get fat while you cast spells because all of the candy is going to go into the recipe. And then, you know, you want to enjoy yourself. So put in a little red wine.
Yeah, can I state the obvious with the Kit Kat? I mean, hello, important for every cat recipe. We cannot say this enough. There is no substitute for Kit Kat when it comes to cats trying to cure some shit. Don't forget your Kit Kat.
I'm going to double up on that, Chef.
Do that. Oh.
Oh, yeah, this one's dead.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam. Wow. Wow. Okay. Ooh, this is smelling good. Okay, now let's use the superpowers that we have to combine the pots into one. Okay, remember how we do this, and
Mega like a
high knee ho. Whoa! Whew. Oh yeah, we got it here. Okay, I'm gonna bottle this up and I'm gonna give it to the cat that needs help with her issues. All right, you know what? I think it's time. Oh, I gotta set this aside because I'm starting to.
I know the fumes, yeah, the premenstrual cat fumes are enough, but yeah, this spell is a stinker.
Yeah, let's, speaking of stinkers, let's talk about love. I am certain we have some callers that need help with their love lives or lack thereof. So should we, intern John, can you get us to the phones and find us someone that has problems?
I'm gonna prep the basics for any love spell. All right, there's some Hershey's there.
Oh yeah, Hershey's.
We got some triple sec.
Yeah, we got a caller on right now. It's Romeo.
Romeo. Oh, cool. I'm sure he has a lot of trouble in the love department.
Hey, I recently reconciled and I feel like I want to try to make things new despite the long relationship we had in advance. And I want to feel the heat again.
Okay. First off, glamour. We've had this before, right? It sounds like a guy who's never gonna get laid.
Yeah, I mean.
And what do we do? And what do we do in that case? I am definitely gonna double up on the shusherers.
Yeah, and we're definitely gonna have some milk and some triple sec.
Lots of triple sec, please. Quadruple sec. Do you have that there? Check that top cabinet. Quadruple sec.
It was. We're gonna use our for this.
Okay. All right. Pills. Lots of pills. Viagra in the pot. Steaming up.
You might want to add some Fanta in there if you're really looking to spice things up.
Ooh. Let's do the Eye of Newt a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? I feel like we're good. You're going to transport that over to me. We're going to mix our forces. We're going to bottle it up for a low cost of $199.99. And you're going to have the best love life ever. Oh my God, that smells so good.
It does. It does. And this week only, we have a special a binding that will come with every spell that you purchase from us. And you can choose a person and bind them from doing harm against themselves and harm against other people.
Yes, and I will say, Chef No Binding here can never be bound. So don't you worry about any of your spells messing up because can't be bound. Good forever. Lifetime guarantee. Your lifetime. I mean, not my lifetime, which is like forever. But yeah, we're good to go. So any callers? What time do we have?
Looks like we have about 1 minute till we wrap up, and I'm gonna try to unbind my dog because that's who I just bound, and he doesn't really do anyone any harm. But I did take a lock of his hair, just for safekeeping. I'm gonna put that in mine.
That's a great idea. Let's see. Is it anyone else want to call in? We help so many people. I feel like maybe just one other person. Let me clean up the.
We got Jane on the line.
Hi, ladies. Hi. Yeah, I am dating somebody new, and I just feel like this person wants to move a lot faster than I do. And I was wondering if you have like a slow down the sexuals spell of sorts.
Okay. We have that slow down the sexual. So lots of liquor, garlic, ew, gross, bad breath. I'm gonna do the opposite of the Viagra pill. Okay, what do we have? Oh, also free range chicken broth. Very bad for your sex life.
Yeah, and we have some laughing cow cheese. It's not real cheese at all. It will upset everyone around. So if you want to go ahead and put that in there, that's gonna really make the whole thing do the trick.
You know what? Let's touch on his sensitive side. So he slows down. Let's get some pumpkin spice lattes in there, so we call it. Okay, let's do that too. He's gonna be so sensitive. He'll want to wait at least a month.
That sounds great.
Well, your own pace, darling.
Thank you so much, ladies. I've never been able to receive an answer to this question before, and it just means so much. I love you guys so much.
That's what we're here for, to be loved. Am I right, Glamour?
Yes, that's why we do what we do. We're so excited that you're excited.
So excited.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm gonna bottle this up. You know what? If anyone else has the same issue, let's give them a discount. Let's say $189.99. Call in today. You see the number, bottom of the screen. Call in, bottled up. We have plenty. It'll solve all your problems.
You'll get a free binding spell.
Oh, throw in a free binding spell. Really, Glamour? Wow. God, this deal it's unheard of, people.
I mean, there's a harvest moon out tonight. It's almost Halloween. We're just throwing it all in because we love our audience and we love our fans.
That's true. And also garlic, very good for you. So you're helping these people out, slowing them down, helping them out.
And if you also, our last caller, we forgot to mention, if you want to sprinkle this taco seasoning right on your private parts, that will also slow a lover down. It's a hot tip.
That will definitely, especially the extra spicy, maybe a little habanero in there. Woo, slow down. Super fast.
Well, I think that's all the time we have today.
Okay, great work today, Glamour.
Thanks, Chef. Not writing.
All right, bye everyone. Until next time.
Well, hello. Of course, it's the time that you've all really been waiting around for, right? What you really came to see. It's me, Morgan Sparkles, the most renowned of all the crystal touchers in the entire world. And for those of you who don't know, and of course there are none of you who don't know, crystal touching is when you take a crystal and you caress a person all over their body and you note specifically when they become uncomfortable and why. You see so much with this practice, but it's only for those who have the touch. And speaking of people who don't have the touch, allow me to introduce my co-host, Beth. Yeah, there she is.
Hi.
Beth, what are those on your face?
These are crystal glasses.
Oh,
Yeah, so I can just always see the world through this colorful lenses of joy and just a meaningful experience and help everybody manifest.
Okay, Beth. That's just adorable. You're adorable. So
It's just that I think it's so much easier when you can just always have the crystals with you rather than these
Okay,
massive ones. Yeah.
sweetheart, let's leave the crystal advice to the experts.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You're right. Gosh, I'm being ungracious. Tell us all about your little crystal habits. I love to hear them. You like to keep your crystals with you?
Well, Morgan, it's just that I find crystal seeing actually to be helpful when you see through the crystals. And I find that to be an important part. I know that, witching science really backs me up on that. And I know that you have your own method, and I respect that so much. Like, do you? But also, I just think that, why not make it easy on ourselves? Why not be productive? Why not just do things in a way that they actually work?
Oh. My. I'm pleased to see that my young intern has gained the confidence under my tutelage to be a little brat, but let's talk crystal touching. Now, the title of this segment was meant to be Shortcuts for the Busy Witch, and through a transcription error, Bethy, it was Shortcuts for the Lazy Witch. So if that is what was billed, I apologize. This is not for lazy witches. This is for busy, internationally renowned, crazily in demand, gorgeous, purple mavens of the world like myself. I'm busy, and I don't have time. I don't have time to be like Bethy here and sit around reading little journals of witching science and so forth. What I do have time to do is make appearances, dazzle people, get out of there. So basically what my plan was, and Bethy, please feel free to weigh in, but don't feel obligated, was to take a few calls from our delightful viewer base, and they'll present a problem to me, and I will essentially chip, chop that whole routine down for them. All the work gone, all the pleasure is there. It's a practical segment. Bethy, any words of wisdom?
Oh, no, Morgan, I just wanted to say that I'm really sorry for writing lazy. I just thought with you as the host, that might be something you like to speak on, being the expert. And whether they have questions about crystal touching or crystal seeing, I'm just glad that we can help. So thank you so much for having me.
Oh, crystal seeing. Maybe just, I guess, for contrast, maybe we'll indulge in that. But let me tell you something about crystal touching. This is something you don't want to channel with your eyes. This power comes right at you raw. That's all I'm saying. Do we have any callers? Bethy, you're supposed to be on the boards. I see that
Yeah,
you're not.
let me check here. We have our first caller, Izzy Ann. Izzy Ann, are you with us? Izzy Ann?
Yes.
Yo, it's Izzy Ann here.
Yeah.
I bought my lady a crystal, and she asked me if there was something other that I had to tell her, and I didn't know really what to say about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna get right down to the brunt of this problem. This is not a romance thing. We're here to help you make your routine more efficient. So I'll tell you this: you're looking for love and sexual stimulation with crystals. Correct. That's right.
Yep.
Now, most witches hold that you have to find your own crystal that speaks to you. You need to go out and clear its energy. You've got to set it out and charge it in the moonlight. You got to just wait for there to be a certain gravitational pull on it and so forth and so on, and what who's got the time. You want to seduce your lady with a crystal, here's what you do. Etsy is full of very, very bored witches and wizards sitting around charging crystals, thinking of love things, and just buy their time. Get in there, grab a crystal that looks good to you, and I would recommend for the touching element the pelvic region.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, this works. I can do this.
Bethy.
Well, Izzy Ann, thank you so much for calling. And it sounds like your girlfriend maybe
wanted you to see a little bit beyond the physical and beyond touching her. And she wanted you to really see her and just be present with her and, you know, be around the cauldron fire together. And I think that makes a lot of sense. And I would just advise you to slow down. There's nothing you need to do. You have everything that you need. You are everything that is worthy of this relationship. And maybe just be there with her a little bit. That's probably would make her so happy.
Oh, Beth, spoken like a truly desperately lonely individual. Just who's
Yeah, this is good advice. Yeah, I did want to touch her more, but I've been stroking the crystal a little bit because I thought that's what I had to do. But I'll go on Etsy and make this thing right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just the keywords that I would recommend are aggressive or big energy, or if you look in the search keywords I would look for especially are arousal, electric, sazzle. Those are good. You know, this is dynamic. Okay, next caller.
Anna, are we ready for our next caller, Morgan? That's great. Next we have Candy on the line. Candy, hello.
Hi guys. I have a question for you regarding what's a funny story. Have you guys ever watched the Modern Cook Show? It doesn't matter. Point is, I was trying to cook this cat, okay? And I'm super lazy. And so I put it into the pressure cooker that my mom got me for Christmas. Anyway, I don't think you were supposed to do it. I think something reacted with the Pedialyte. It blew off and now I don't have eyebrows. I have a date tonight. What crystal do I need to use?
You know, if I had $1 for every time I had that sort of thing happen to me, luckily there is a very quick and efficient solution. Now, what you would need to do is an extended ritual of healing, calling on any number of gods and angels and demons and such forth. We don't have time for that. The date's tonight. What you need to do, have you ever heard of TaskRabbit? They have a secondary branch. It's called Wand Rabbit. And it's witch and wizards who are available to come and do all the grunt work for you. They'll come and they'll write with something like this. It's a quartz, it's clear quartz. This is the healer. This is the rainbow of love. You touch it to your eyebrows. You let that other person touch it to their eyebrows, probably with some considerable amount of zazz. And then you close your eyes and you think to yourself, I am whole again. And that should be it. You know, it's a very simple procedure. It costs a little bit of extra to have somebody do it for you, but I so strongly recommend that. Bethy does this kind of thing for me all the time.
You know, Candy, first of all, I just have to tell you that's why it's really important not to use the Cheetos Puffs. When you use, I one time did not use the crunchy puffs, and let me tell you, I had to figure out this eyebrow situation for myself, and I really empathize with the fact that you have a date. The solution, well, you won't get laid on the date, but the solution is to rub garlic on where your eyebrows used to be, and then they will grow back. So I wish you good luck, but probably no sex tonight.
Oh.
You can see how your school is less alert. The whole point, it's on the go, Bethy. It's on the go. All right, Bethy, I'll let you pick the last caller.
You know, we're out of time.
No. Oh, you're just so good.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Morgan. Your input was essential.
No.
For the Lazy Witch. So yeah. Thanks.
Hey everybody, it's me, Doctor and Doctor. We're here for the weekly Ask a Doctor Anything. Now, as you know, my brother and I have been doing the show for years. We've been twins all our lives, as far as I can tell. And it is important to disclose, as we do every week. Obviously, we're not medical doctors. Our mom named us both doctor, which is awesome because now we have this show, right, doctor?
Doctor, it's really exciting, and I don't know whether or not it was premonition that led mom to do it or just good judgment, but I am so glad she did.
She was really premonitive. Premonition.
As a reminder, we are also not linguists.
No, we're not. No, we actually on the weekend run a taco truck. So if you guys want to come down to the farmers market down on 45th and 2nd,
we'd appreciate that. We're thinking of expanding out to fajitas.
Yeah. So, doctor.
Yes, doctor.
I was thinking we could talk a little bit about our favorite medical condition, which of course is warts.
Warts. What?
We love warts around here. We love the way they look, the way you can accessorize with them, the way you can scare people with them, the way they taste, whatever. So we thought we'd talk a little bit about warts.
And we're calling this warts. What?
Warts.
What?
I love it. We'll work on it a little bit, doctor, but I think we got something here.
I think we do. And perhaps you have something as well. And if it's warts, we'd like to hear from you.
And if it's not warts, we'd still like to hear from you.
If it's anything at all, we'd like to hear from you.
At all. Oh, I think we have our first caller.
William, can you put through the first caller?
Go ahead, William.
Go ahead.
Such a dud.
Oh no.
Hi.
Hi. What seems to be your wart or not wart related problem?
Hello.
You're on. William got it right for once.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you, caller.
Are you sure you can hear me right now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. Let me move a little closer to the microphone. Can you hear me now?
We could hear you before. We hear you now also.
Okay,
You've got the doctor's on.
Okay, I shouldn't move. I'm good here. Okay. All right. So, as far as warts, what? Yeah, love your show. I want to know warts. How? I'm not sure how I got my warts.
Right. Warts can be a mystery. I don't know how I got my warts either, but I suspect that it was probably somewhere between the ages of 18 and 26. It probably depends. Doctor has several warts that they migrate around his body. So he might be able to speak to that because what's your relationship with your warts, doctor?
Well, I've named them, and I consider them, just something that's always with me. Caller, if I could just ask you a couple of questions. Have you recently spent time with someone else who has warts?
So I sat on something in an alley, and it may have been a person.
Okay, that's one place you might have gotten. Next place you might. Have you recently flown on an Airbus 380?
No, I only just take the regular bus.
Okay. Have you recently been at a place in which there were more than 5 dachshunds present?
Yeah.
So we can identify at least 2 places your warts may have come from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
That's okay. Have you thought about naming them or thought about how they're enriching your life?
Yeah, I did start to name them, but there's so many that it's getting hard to.
You can list. Dr. Fran has some excellent. I remember when she received her first warts, she came up with some very clever names. If you don't mean to put you on the spot, Doc, but
Oh, I mean, I don't mind sharing. A lot of those warts, you know, I've grown so fond of Penelope, for example. She was one of my first warts, and you know, I really hold her near and dear for a variety of reasons. You know, she's gotten me through some very bad breakups. She was there when our mom died. God rest her soul. And so there's that. Penelope, Kitty. Oh, also all my warts are women, because warts are super hard to get rid of. So they're, you know, they're strong and tenacious, and so it's important to name them appropriately. Ruth is my newest and my favorite. She is fancy. I did show her to Doctor. Doctor, what did you think of Ruth?
fancy. It's funny, if you hadn't said fancy, I was going to say fancy.
Right? There's the only way to really describe her. So, caller, what do your warts look like?
I mean, they pretty much all look the same, but I really like the idea of naming them because they're all in different spots. And I don't know, I think this might be like the best relationship I've been in because no one seems to be leaving me.
Yeah, you know, Doctor and I, we've had the same experience with our warts. You know, they've really been a very, very nice addition. And maybe like Doctor and I, your warts are twins as well.
Yeah, I have seen some that look similar. I mean, they all kind of look the same, but there's two of them that are just a little bit bigger than the others. And I'm thinking, if it's okay, I might name them Doctor and Doctor.
Wow, we are so flattered.
I was about to say, if you hadn't said it, I was about to say flattered. We have time, I think, for one more call. Thank you, caller. We have Amelia Bedelia, longtime caller. Glad to have you back on the line, Amelia.
Hi, Doctor and Doctor. It's so good to have you back in my life, corresponding with me, actually, and not just me writing letters. Yeah, I have some questions. So, well, you know, I got some hot tips from Dark Violet and the Kissing Frog series, you know, that she did with that thing that she used to date with that hair. Ugh, don't get me started. It was disgusting. But she really turned me on to like the competitive sport of vulva cupping, small toads. And I just feel like maybe, I don't know for sure, it might be just like an old wives' tale, but I feel like my work situation has gotten really out of control since I became like more competitive about my vulva cupping frog, you know, stance.
Great news. That's great news. And I can absolutely confirm that, yes, of course, frogs give you warts. That's absolutely not an old wives' tale. If you've been vulva cupping a lot, it would only be natural to follow that your vulva would be covered in warts. And I just want to, you know, congratulate you. Doctor and I, I tried vulva cupping. Doctor, he called it vulva cupping, but we both know Doctor doesn't have a vulva. He likes to sometimes pretend that he does.
If you know what a perineum cupping is becoming really big with men.
Oh yeah, perineum cupping and taint tanning are both on the up and up.
It's funny, we run this show to help inform others, but often we learn a lot, and I didn't know that. I'd never heard of it, and also because I'm not an actual doctor.
Oh, well, I mean, we have openings on my team. So if you want to join, we're looking for men. And I mean, it's a hard skill to learn, but once you learn it, it really just feels nice. I've heard it's the sensation of you know, kind of a marble in your cheek, on the outside of your cheek between your teeth. I think online, kind of rolling back and forth. It feels really nice. It's like a little massage back there by your tush.
I'm simulating it right now, and it does feel good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, well, I mean, I guess, okay, so normal, right? I'm normal.
You're so normal. I don't know how many of those letters you had to write, but that's a different segment probably, and a different kind of doctor. But I'm glad that you're well, and I'm really glad that you have your wards to keep you company instead of us.
Yeah, well, I mean, it makes the situation a bit more durable, if you know what I mean. So it actually gives me kind of a competitive edge if I could just kind of get over the physical look of it all.
Right.
Well, it seems like you've really found a place. And just as a reminder, if you'd like to get more warts, you can go to an event with a series of dogs. You can ride on an Airbus 380. There's a lot of avenues for you to take some power in your own life. But you're fine the way you are. You're normal and good.
Normal. Thanks, doctor.
I was gonna say normal.
You were gonna say normal?
I was gonna say normal. Well, as we normally do, it is time for Doctor and our genital and taint warts to sign off. Until next week, when we discuss.
We're going to go and discuss hair loss and male and female pattern baldness.
Baldness, exactly. So tune in next week for hair loss and baldness.
Goodbye to you and your warts. Reminder, we're not doctors.
Not doctors.
Yeah, so we're super glad you could. Hey, no, we're trying to do a show here. Okay, we're trying to do a show. So if you park the car, there's a million places to get your donuts. This is our Dunkin' right now.
Yeah, no, I'm Donnie P. I'm over here. I got the doc over here with me. It's just what we call him. But we're over here at our local Dunkies over here on Donna Ave. What's up? How you doing, kid?
How you doing? And we started the show because we were hearing all these other shows, right, with the cooking and fancy potions and stuff. And I was like, Donnie, you can do that.
Right? Yeah, I could totally do that.
And so we're like, we came into the Dunkin', we got the cameras going, and so if you call us, we're wicked warlocks. We might get some magic for you, but often we got other options.
Yeah, we can do lots of Boston, baby.
Boston, in the hub. Okay, so get on your phone, Pike, and we'll drive it on in. Just give us a call, and we'll work your stuff out.
Yeah, absolutely. Work your stuff out right here.
Yeah, I'll take a large decaf. Can I get a whole milk? And give me the 3 donut special you got going on today. All right.
I get your whole milk right here.
He's got it right here. Do you want his whole milk? Because we'll give you your whole milk. Gotta be a funny guy.
What the hell kind of place is this, man? You want to bust your head?
Oh, you want to go there?
You want to bust my head? Yeah, fuck you, I'll bust your head.
Fuck you. Plus, now you're a frog. Boom. Next caller.
Yeah, I'll keep your fucking coffee, you bitch.
Yeah, hop along.
Yeah.
Hop along, Townie. Hop along. Next caller.
Hi. Hi, this is Amy. I think you guys are, pretty good looking dudes, and I was just wondering if maybe you have some advice on how to meet one myself.
Oh, this guy, Donnie. He's
this guy.
No, you come on. Donnie, when you're thinking, hey, I want to meet a nice lady, you gotta play. You always tell me about your favorite place.
Yeah, no, I love taking a girl up to Quincy Market. You know what I'm saying? There's so many choices up there, and then plus, You're just a nice, easy walk up to North End, and there are so many Italian places up there. There's so many good restaurants. You can't, like, you throw a fucking rock, man. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Right, just throw that rock wherever it hits. Go there, because
Yeah,
just
fuck yeah.
follow the rock. That's what I always say. I'd like to go to Dunkin', not this one. This is the Hanging Dunkin'. We got your Hanging Out and Podcast Dunkin'. We got on a 37th the Working Dunkin'. And then I think the Dunkin' on 7th has got the most, atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a little classier, right? Like you can spread out a little bit. They always got the good hash browns. You know what I'm saying?
They do. And the laminate on the table, smooth, none of those bumps on their laminate,
Yeah, baby. It's what you want, when you want to impress a lady.
So you go out there, you find your love, and if it happens to be this guy, you could do worse. You could do worse. She could do worse.
Thank
Nick.
you.
Oh, nice caller. I like that. That was a nice lady caller.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think we got another one.
Yeah.
One, yeah. What's up, caller?
Oh, caller, you can't be bashful like that.
Hey, I went to Boston Market last night and it sucked. It was disgusting.
You went to Boston fucking Market?
Boston fucking Market.
What the fuck?
The fuck?
I mean, there's so many fucking good restaurants in Boston, and you go to fucking Boston Market?
I'm sorry, it had the name on it. I was like, what's representative of the city? I don't know your city.
What? What'd you say about my fucking city?
Did you say something about a fucking city?
I said that the Yankees are a better baseball team. That's what I said.
That's it right now. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck
Get
you.
out of here, Kyle, before I turn you into a nude or some shit.
Drive some Prius or something? Just get out of here. Go back to New York and get AIDS from Jeter.
That's right. Jeter sucks my balls.
Yeah. Next caller.
He doesn't play for the Yankees anymore.
Who goes to Boston Market?
Hey, Billy and Donnie. Donnie, it's your cousin Tracy. Hey, what up?
Hey, Tracy, what up? What up?
Oh my God. I'm good. I just took a 23andMe and you're going to die. You're going to shit your pants. Guess what?
Okay.
I am related 3 degrees away from Mark Wahlberg. That means you're related to the Wahlbergs because I'm related to Mark. And you know what that means? That means we're also related to Maki, Ricky, Danny, Terry, Mickey, Davey, Timmy, Tommy, Joey, Robbie, Johnny, and Brian.
All right. I'm a Mark Wahlberg fan, but I don't go quite that far. I mean, that's next level stuff.
Donnie, I want you to go up to Mark Wahlberg. I want you to get his mother's address. I want you to go to a place, and I want you to say hi to someone that's sort of your not your mother, but like a relative. Donnie, you're in royalty, man.
I mean, yeah, you know what? Why not? I got a number. I'll just I'll hop on the red line, go over the 60 bus, and hit up her address in Somerville.
The red line's closed this weekend.
Fuck! I gotta take a fucking shuttle.
Fucking shuttles, am I right?
God damn it!
Oh man, hey, it's good hearing from you. It's good to always get the good news.
You know what? For Mark, I'll fucking do it. Why not?
I'm going to go to the Packy. I'm going to get a beer. I'm going to pour one, not all of it out because I don't like to waste, but I'm going to pour some out for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, cuz. All right, let's get another caller in. This is going so nice.
Hey, yeah. It's Marky Mark here. What up? Oh, I got my funky bunch behind me in the van back behind me. How you doing?
Whoa.
Oh, shit, it's Marky Mark.
He's actually here. He came for us, Billy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Fuck you! You know who you are? You're Marky Mark.
Fucking is.
Yeah, in the funky bunch. All right, I'm wearing my Calvin Kleins right now. That's all I'm wearing.
That would give you more information than I needed, but I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
Donnie, I think I'm dreaming. Punch me in the nuts to see if I'm dreaming. Oh, not dreaming.
Not dreaming, motherfucker. Not dreaming.
All right. I'll take an iced cappuccino. I'll take hey, you fucking idiots. I'm not Marky Mark, you dumb sons of bitches.
Oh, not you again. I can't believe you came back. How can you do that to us?
You mean you unturned yourself from a frog and you played us like this?
You played us like that. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna find your place. I'm gonna get your mother's address. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna tell her what a rotten job she did with you. Okay?
I'm gonna do fucking more than that. You're gonna be the bottom of the fucking harbor with some concrete fucking shoes.
That's a Wahlberg that's gonna be messing with you.
Fucking bat to you.
Boom. Bat solves lots of problems. Next caller.
Red Sox suck.
What?
Oh, what?
What'd you say?
What'd
You're
you
in
say?
my fucking city, bitch.
No, man. It's like up is down. Okay? All right. The Yankees just take their money out of the butts and you just take that New York stuff and you just blow it out your butt sack.
All right, I think we got one more caller.
We got one more caller.
Yeah, let's see if we get somebody fucking decent.
Yeah.
Joey and Donnie, I've been waiting at the the Dunkin' Donuts at 7th Avenue for a long time because you said you like to meet girls there, but are you gonna come there or should I keep waiting or?
Oh, Donnie.
Oh, really? I mean, I think I'm gonna make another.
I think you gotta go there, man. I think you gotta go there.
Yeah, no, I think I gotta fucking go. I mean, you sure you don't want? I mean, you know.
I don't know. I don't.
Last caller.
I don't know. I mean, you do your thing. You know.
All right, I think I think we're just about out of time for the wicked warlocks of Boston, but I think we might need to make another trip to another Dunkies.
Yeah, we're gonna go to a Dunkie. We'll do something there. You'll bring us with problems. We'll sort it out. We'll get things like that.
Yeah. Hey man, sorry. Can I get a grande size with caramel? Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
You get my extra up your fucking ass. That's what you get out of me.
Wahlberg. When he hits your bat up your bum, that's a Wahlberg that's gonna do it. Okay, we're out of here because we got some heads and ball sacks to crack.
Yeah.
This has been Witch Fest 2020, hosted by No Pens in